Yeah, there you go. There you go. You're winning.
Percent.
I look 100%. Thanks. No, it was internal bleeding. I'm just bleeding from my whole heart.
Behind you. I'm not running behind you. I'm sniping behind you.
All right, main menu because you're gonna. Excuse you.
There we go. Let's do it that way. Okay. So don't tell them. But what happened was we were going to the next game and I hit. There we go. What's up, everybody? Welcome in, everybody. Oh no, Brit's out this week. She's not in town this week. Yeah, sorry. I mentioned it last week. I probably should have mentioned it again today. I forgot. It's all good. Yeah, she's in Nashville right now. My sister's bachelorette party was this weekend, so she's still there. And then I'm joining them on Wednesday because then she's graduating college this weekend. So it's been a busy. And then we were in Florida 2 weeks ago, so it's just been a whirlwind.
Dang, okay.
But then we have nothing for a while, luckily. Or actually, that's a lie. She's getting married at the end of May, so we have that. And then we have nothing for a while.
I was gonna say, you just said she was graduating and she's getting married. That's two things back to back.
Yeah. Hello, family.
What's up?
Sorry, I'm trying to multitask here.
Do a little recap here.
Where are we at? Yeah, Pesky Sharka joins me on Wednesday.
Yeah, I
Yep.
mean, it kind of sucks that our no
Party
gamers
hardy,
not
that's
here,
it.
but
And how is the test?
I got the time of day is late. A gazer took the thing from my hand. We ran after it. Mort slit some kid's throat.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't see that. I'm pretty sure we don't know about that yet.
We
yeah,
talked
sorry,
about
that
it,
didn't happen.
didn't we?
Nobody knows about that.
Yeah.
We talked.
But I get the stone back and I put it in my pocket. And there are creepy kids nearby following us.
Spades, I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm really bad at that. You can ask Pesky. I'll catch you in the next
Peek
one.
behind the curtain. Those aren't kids.
Oh, creepy. Alright, yeah, no, I don't understand the rest of my notes, so that's pretty much it.
You guys dropped the gazer, got the stone.
Yeah, I know,
I
Spades,
killed
I
the
know.
kids. I
I'm
told
just
you guys on the way back. We were being followed and got noticed.
Pesky,
and
that's so
noticed
bad.
it.
I'm so sorry.
So we took a very roundabout way and decided to go to the Harpers, convinced them to let us in because we were chasing this. Told them that we were chasing the stone, but lost it. And then we found some people following us. Anything else?
I don't know why. When I changed screens, it started doing that sound of the Rickroll. I don't know why.
The last thing that happened was as Serena was
I'll have to look into that later.
resting and everybody was chilling and falling asleep, she heard a voice.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna mention that, but
But that's in Serena's head.
yeah. And that's about it.
You guys role play that on the side.
No, I just think you guys weren't paying attention and wouldn't have remembered anything about it.
Yeah.
No, I remember you made a wisdom save or a con save or some other type of save.
Yeah, I probably did that. I'm smart.
Nice job, Pesky.
Hmm.
So you guys actually watching it, or are you just did you just put it on as a
Well,
joke? That's my question, Pesky.
There you go. You fall asleep in the villa, the Harper people villa.
Sorry, there's a lot going on. I'm trying to hear the recap and also pay
And
attention to chat. I haven't streamed
Feel
in a
like
minute,
you're
so I'm not
safe in
used to
little
the
hidden basement or
multitasking yet.
whatever, and we can certainly just skip ahead to the next morning. As you probably will say, Serena heard the voice, thought it was just the beginning of the dream or something, and fell asleep. So you wake up the next morning and see.
So let's see. What's up, Brad? What's up,
Good
Pesky?
morning,
What's up,
everyone.
Spades? What's up, Muskie? I think that's everybody. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Murph, I see you there.
Is it good though?
Thanks for giving those shout outs, Pesky.
good
Appreciate
morning.
you.
I mean, seems pretty good so far.
I mean, we're alive.
While all of these things are true, I will reserve my actual feelings on this morning until we see our bar. I have a feeling that it did not suffer
Yeah,
as
Spades, we're
good a night's rest as we received.
we're just waking up, and this is just the
Oh
map. There's
God,
nothing
what
to
do
see
you
on the
think
map
they
at
did
this
to our
moment, but I
stuff?
suppose I could go to just chatting during these
They
moments.
may
but
have smelled your stuff.
I don't
but
like
they
my face being the
definitely
big
did not
screen.
mine. And I'll smirk
But that's
at
just
you.
me.
That's really creepy.
You mean the pot, not her underwear, right? Because that's kind of weird. I don't. That's.
I mean, how highly do you think that we should be thinking of the individuals who likely raided our place while we were
I
gone?
did, Spades. I did just take a shower. Thank you for noticing. The DM
I
is
strongly
Elliot,
suggest rewashing
so that's the
your
second person
clothes.
down on this listing up, like right here.
We should
Wow,
probably,
okay, that went gross. Thanks.
We should probably also search for traps when we get there.
Elliot is the DM,
Agreed.
game master, dungeon master, whatever. We actually are already in talks of what our next campaign is going to be with the same group, and that's going to be DM'd by
Yeah, we should
Ian, who's the one who did our previous campaigns.
be on the lookout.
This is the first
I
time
mean,
Elliot's taken
came
on a
in here
campaign.
with those
Ian's
people
done
following
2
us.
campaigns for us, and now he's going to be doing our 4th campaign after this one.
They'd have to be pretty ballsy to mess with us during the day.
Just want us to be on our guard.
Oh yeah.
Then home we shall go. Let us wish them farewell and tell them to send, what's that guy's name again? I don't have my OneNote open.
Davil? Hmm.
Yeah, have them send the boss of whoever this place is to meet us there if
Mert?
you'd like to talk.
It's almost the same name as yours.
Mert?
Right?
It is almost the same name.
Isn't it like almost the same fucking name?
Yep. Different vowel.
And then comes the Spades Dragon must roll a perfect sequence of 12,
Mert.
4, and 6 to live. He's very powerful. Oh my god. I would just run. That's what I would do if that came out. Spades, I would just run.
Wasn't there a bunch of similar names in the last campaign too?
I don't remember.
Here's a list of thousands of names. Pick some.
Adam, Alan, Ankin.
No! Spades, don't kill me.
2 days
Oh,
later,
sorry.
there's an Andrew.
This is my brother Daryl. This is my other brother Daryl.
Everybody will just start dying until we come up with unique names.
There you go. If there's 2 people with similar names, one of them will die. There can only
Hey,
be
don't
one.
play. That sounds great.
There can only be one.
Bobby and Robbie. Alright, well, you can easily make your way up the stairs from the little hidden basement situation that you requested to be in. Do factions in Waterdeep. Let's see. Ramalia. You're able to track down just people, right? You aren't alone and you aren't up early. So you kind of get yourself out of the secret door,
But another,
check in
on
with the
another note,
folks,
Spades, this game is very fun. Even if
leave
that's
a
not
note
exactly how it
to
goes,
have,
it is very
see if
fun.
Mert can meet you at the manor or the bar. And very quickly as you're leaving, they mention that with their elevated guard presence overnight, they did notice maybe a little bit of extra
Yeah, there's
people
a
out there.
small learning
Maybe there
curve,
was
but
some extra
it
patrols
doesn't take
that
too long
seemed
to get
be
back into it.
watching
It's kind of like riding a bike.
for just more shadows.
We've been
they
in
were
talks of our
expecting
next
on a usual
campaign,
night, but
and
no,
it sounds
no
like the rules are going to be
incursions.
tweaked a little bit as well, so it's going to be more confusing.
Well, that's lucky.
I don't know how far your eyes stretch, but you didn't happen to see anything heading towards Troll Skull Manor, right? Or, you know?
We kind of just stayed within the boundaries last night. There's an extra spell or two. You know, we got magic around this place, so we just stayed here, keep it safe.
Well, thank you for your assistance.
And your hospitality. It has been much appreciated.
Obviously,
Well,
I'll know everything that he needs to know when I see him.
right on. Be careful out there.
And we're gone.
we stayed in an inn and overnight, and we are leaving now. That's what's going on now. We're just role playing that whole scenario.
How does Troll Skull look when we get there?
Now we're heading to Troll Skull Manor, which is where we live.
Well,
Because this whole campaign started that we did a job,
this
and we
isn't
got
a
paid
high
with
school
this Troll
thing.
Skull
They don't-
Manor
they
instead
don't
of money.
rig the building. So I mean, as you walk over, it's
Chuck
not
runs out of the
far,
barrier to
right?
find
It's
the
like a
nearest
block
bus to
away.
My character
Um,
would pick a fight, I feel
And you
like,
walk
for
up,
no good
and
reason.
It seems fine from the outside.
But we will be starting a new campaign soonish,
No
within the
children,
next
I
6
trusted
months,
you
I'd
the
say,
first one in,
give or take.
but one of you
They're
left
probably
me.
sooner than that. So that'll be kind of fun to start over again.
Traps, as you suggested, Halumir.
I usually don't have much luck doing that. Serena, I can help you out if you want.
Absolutely.
Roll over a 12 red die. That's such a specific... I guess there could be a situation where that happened. He finds legendary
I know how to click
toxic
buttons, sorry.
Elliot. Oh. Oh god.
Clicking.
It was so loud.
Yep, I'm logging into Roll20, so I'll see what you rolled here in just a moment.
It was a 19.
I rolled a 19. Sorry.
All right, 19.
What's up,
there.
Caitlin?
Who wants to roll perception? With those two being occupied, Mort or Day.
Yeah, I can... Hold on, let me get my thing up here. Where did it go?
I was going to say, Mort's going to try and persuade Kay to do it.
I'll do it. I had my character sheet up and it closed on me. There we go. Okay.
Mort will help him, but...
Perception.
For some reason, Roselle is now missing. Dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun.
You wake up and Roselle's not there.
If he's helped me, do I get advantage on that, or is that 10 gonna stick?
You can have another one.
Oh, not much better.
There you
I
go.
helped
There you
so
go.
much.
He helped so much.
You were
Thank you.
so busy distracting him with persuasion that it actually affected his roll. Yeah, so as you walk up, I mean, they're talking about it. You're kind of glancing around, looking. You don't see anything from the outside.
I'm doing good, Caitlin. I'm doing
No
good. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for
windows or
hopping in.
anything
There's
obvious
your
there.
shout out, I
Are you
think. Or
heading
did
to the
Pesky beat me
bar
to it?
or to the living
Pesky beat me to it.
quarters?
Sorry, good. I was getting asked for a roll right when you showed up, so I got immediately distracted.
Pineapple!
Pineapple! Thanks, Spades.
So you head up to the bar door, whip out your key. Serena kind of takes a glance at the lock. Everything seems fine. Unlock and you walk in. So you can switch to that
No
tile.
traps.
Why not?
Also, I just did your hydrate. Spades, thank you. I do need to hydrate. I have not drank enough water today.
All right, there we go. With your 19.
What'd you have for lunch,
I think you're able
Caitlin?
to
I always forget
notice
that your time is so
that
different from ours.
it
I just had
isn't
dinner.
exactly as you left it. I mean, you haven't really sat down and cleaned and tidied and organized everything, but there's a few bottles out of place. Nothing terribly out of the ordinary. It's not been trashed.
Can I go get our messaging Etch-a-Sketch? Our means of communicating with Lif.
Chicken crisp and
Gotcha.
Vegemite sandwiches. All right. Sounds
Lif.
good. I've not tried Vegemite yet. My sister did bring some back from her trip to Australia, but I don't think I tried it. I don't remember trying it if I did.
Leave it blank.
It draws a terrible circle. Almost more like a rectangle or an octagon.
Nice. At some point last night, we discovered something which apparently means that we are now being followed. I wish it had panned out for more, but I have a feeling that there were random individuals.
Yeah, Caitlin, can you describe what it tastes like? I've never tried it, so I don't actually know. It's very good. You'll either love it or hate it. I've heard that it's either love it or hate it. I've heard that much.
It indicates yes.
This is what I was worried about. Are you able to move a shot blast to all of the areas that they may have left something? Be it a trap or even an item that they had on their person and forgot about.
Okay, so I wasn't thinking you were asking about traps for a second there. I was legitimately going like, what do you think they left behind?
Salty, bittery
There's a
taste.
steaming
That's probably the best
pile
explanation.
on
Okay.
the
I feel like I
countertop.
tried it when my sister brought it home, but I don't remember.
I went to
I know
see
she
him,
brought
like,
some
where he, like,
home,
pooped
'cause she went to
someplace, and he
Australia
was, like,
last
shit
year.
On the
somebody. You
bed?
remember that?
But I don't remember
Oh,
now.
God.
Steven Crappers on the beds everywhere.
And then he ends up making
checking
a
for them.
scry
No, I
potion
won't. Nope, I'm
that
not gonna
functioned
do that.
off of his crap.
Yeah.
Definitely,
Yep.
definitely
that was
not.
Great. Sam Riegel is mad, absolutely mad. You go back and forth a little bit with Lif, and the gist is that you get there wasn't anything left behind,
Eggs on toast or avocado.
but some things were
Okay.
taken.
Okay.
Nothing. I mean, Lif generally.
I've had a lot of
sticks to
eggs this week because
but
I don't know how to make anything else, and Pesky makes all my meals for me.
Gleaning is,
And she's not here.
there were multiple people.
So it's either been fast food or eggs.
And it appears that something or some things were probably taken, but Lif can't really get the specifics out of it.
What did we even have here that would be worth taking?
My things.
I have a few different egg recipes. That's about all I got, though.
I don't know.
Make General intelligence check or
I thought you
Arcana
said
if you're a
makeup.
spellcaster.
Yeah, absolutely. My makeup was probably stolen.
Definitely, all of it's gone.
Sorry, what did you tell us to roll? I was so focused on.
Let's see if we've got a
There
bard,
you go.
cleric, druid, warlock, or wizard. Do we
Mort?
have those? Nice. So Mort got a natty 20 on Arcana, despite not being wizardly in that way.
Hardly.
You're bardly in that way. Yep.
We
So
could-
to your mind, and even Serena, apparently, Roselle, not quite on the ball. You think as you spend some time, you sift through your stuff, and I mean, even leaving that 19 to roll, nothing of specific value or importance was taken, but you can see like maybe there was a sock or some sort of personal effect is missing from each of you, and as Mort strikes and Serena comes around momentarily afterwards, the scry spell is a thing that exists in the world, and if you have some personal effect of a person, it makes it much easier to scry on someone.
Oh shit.
That tracks. Yep.
a feeling they would like to look at us from a distance.
All right, well, let's do that one thing we talked about.
Jesus.
Do we have that room? I think we have that room. We talked about that room
No,
way early.
you talked about the room, but you had no finances to make it. It's very expensive to do that. You talked about it. You talked about mounting like heavy crossbows to the turret up top, and you talked about a lot of things, but then you realized those all cost a lot of money.
No idea. What the fuck?
I think we may need to take advantage of one of these other guilds in the area.
Spades, I don't have anything to
Which
say.
you
I'm
all
sorry.
would be
I don't know what to tell you.
capable of stopping a scry spell.
I mean, with your 22, you definitely know there are things that can stop scrying.
Who is doing this again, and why can't we just go kill them?
Oh, now you want to kill people, huh?
Welcome to the
And
dark
now
side.
you may have told them that is our plan.
STFU.
Oh, hold on.
That's
S.
fine. They're gonna assume we're gonna try to kill him.
I was under the impression that they thought that we were running scared of them. Now our lead is gone.
I don't want to run at all.
Neither did I.
Damn it, Spades.
But unfortunately, we must
don't-
assume that they're looking at us now.
Well, then that's good. They're wasting their resources for nothing. Soon we'll see each other face to face, and either we'll have a good conversation or they'll fucking not leave the room. Hopefully they scried that shit into a fucking notepad. Because they need to remember it when they see me next.
Yeah, buddy.
Can you intimidate through scrying?
You just constantly just like just glaring at every corner, and with a nat 20, Mort would recall and be able to share if desired that the scry works by functionally it puts an invisible little sphere, a little sensor around 10 feet away from the
I
target.
don't use weapons anyway.
And it stays
Spades. I
for
typically use my
10
elbows.
minutes.
So
So if you
other than
are
that, yeah, you
feeling
got it about
strong,
right.
you know that there's an invisible thing floating around, and it lasts for 10 minutes at a time. So, and then there are ways of blocking it on a person-by-person basis. Last night, with Serena's intelligence check there too, that's a nice little boost. And Roselle, you recall that you were being followed by gazers, which are very specific to a certain kind of being.
Okay, sounds good, Spades. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Sleep well.
Does anyone remember what a gazer looks like?
Yes.
Yep.
So that would clue you in as to which faction is looking for you.
I guess I thought we just knew which faction it was. I mean, because we've been kind of butting heads with them the whole time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Serena, as you're kind of getting into this and sitting down and thinking real hard, in your head, you hear kind of that same rumbling, thinking sound that you heard as you fell asleep last night.
What the fuck? What does it say?
Howdy. Who are you?
And I just hear this in my head.
Mm-hmm.
I can just see her like looking around at us, like, what the fuck, you guys?
Yep, I would literally just be looking around like I'm fucking going crazy. I'd put the rock out. Look at it. Is it talking to me?
It doesn't seem to be moving, but when you touch it and you set it down, you're vibing with it. You have a magical feeling, which is strange. As a rogue, you're not all that magical, but you do just have this sense of connection to the stone.
That just seems so creepy because, like, my character's really not a fan of.
Being connected to stones?
Yeah,
That's such a specific.
such a specific thing. No, it just seems creepy. I want to put it down. Do I like? Can I put it down on the table? Am I still hearing something in my head? Serena would like to ask Mort to let me know.
Check. Sorry, I touched my ear and apparently muted myself there, but
Oh,
you set it down, you still hear it.
Mort's gonna look at it and pick it up. Just staring at it. Anything?
It's really nice looking, really smooth, well polished, very good looking stone. just vibing it, just staring at it, you definitely get some insanely strong magical vibes from it.
I'm going to try and slip it into my pocket and then cast prestidigitation to act like I'm handing it back to her.
Ooh.
Make a sleight of hand, I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
So you see more. Take it, look at it, and then really poorly pockets the stone, but then comes right back with it with like this. It's not quite the same color green. It's not quite as well defined, and it kind of flickers a little bit.
It's the Walmart stone.
Really?
You know, I will say that for somebody who was literally just hearing us say that they could watch us at any point in time, you are very openly allowing them to have all of the information on us.
This thing is talking to me.
I understand, and instead of pointing out my poor attempt to try and hide that we have it, where it is, you instead called me out. I don't hear anything from it.
Keep it.
At this point,
Hey.
I don't know that I'm the best for it. I think we solved this with a bag and 5 stones. One of us will have it, the others will not know which.
Sounds perfect.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
If we leave the bags closed, we won't even know which.
Even better. Then maybe this thing won't talk to me.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Do we all hear that?
Nope.
As a hyper-religious person, I just feel like she would be so... That thing is the devil. Like,
I'm not the devil. Take me back. Talk to me.
Olomir, if you could grab 5 bags and 5 stones.
I know things, but you have to talk to me.
I'll work on finding those things.
Thank you.
Amir goes to find a sack.
I think I'm going crazy.
Why is that?
It wants me to talk to it.
So talk to it.
Have a moment, childless, to breathe. Nice. Good, Kaylin. That's awesome. Glad things are going good.
Perhaps if you talk to it, it will stop talking and you will be okay.
What do you want, Seymour?
Feed me.
Feed me.
Does it have to be human?
Elves, please.
No!
Dwarf flesh. No. You, see, usually people who...
Yep, I'll
who,
be flying out to
find
Nashville on
me
Wednesday
are
to join the
very
rest of the
excited
crew.
to talk to me. This is different. Why are you... Why did you attune to me if you did not want to talk to me and learn my secrets?
I did not attune to you. I picked you up.
Are you speaking out
I was
loud?
just gonna say, yeah, that's out loud.
I assumed that I wasn't this entire time and that I was speaking in my head because
Okay.
that's what Elliot's been responding to.
Okay.
so.
All right.
I don't know. You say if you're speaking telepathically back to it.
Yeah, I started the conversation, I'm assuming it in my head.
Okay. So you see Serena just concentrating.
Mort told me to talk to it and that it would go away, so I'm over here trying to talk to it and make it go away.
Oh, that you listen to.
Yep. Because I want it to go away. I want the devil voice to go away from my head, thank you. I feel like
Yeah,
I'm fucking
Caitlin, she's
possessed.
in Nashville right now. It was my sister's
you could
bachelorette
give
party
me
last
to
weekend.
somebody who cares more.
So she flew
You
up,
don't
or actually
have to
drove
talk
down,
with
sorry,
me.
last week. And then I'm flying up to meet
Well,
up with
now I
them because
just
my
wanna know
sister's
when it's
graduating
gonna go
college in a
away.
few days here. So she stayed the
Well, what
entire
do you
time, and then I'm
know?
catching up with them
Who are
this
you
week.
to even ask me?
Once again, I feel like you started this conversation.
What is Serena's greatest desire?
To make her family proud.
Would
Yeah, they used up all the fun before
tons
I
and tons
fly
of
up there,
money
or fly down
make
there.
her family proud?
And then my sister gets married next month, so it's
My
been
new
just kind of a
family,
crazy
probably. You
back to
guys
back to
would
back to
think
back
it's just reputable
things.
lot. But I wouldn't say that out loud again. This would be just. And then, it's
Yeah.
in my head,
And then
but
2 weeks ago we were in Florida for my
Hey
nephew's
guys,
birthday, so
tons
there's
and
just a
tons
lot
of
of
money make
things
Biggie
happening.
happy.
I mean, yeah.
I would go for the safety of us right now.
Yeah, but money though.
Already greed divides us, is what I'd say in my head.
You can do whatever you want with the money. It's there. You just have to go get it.
What about safety? What's safety for people? Is there safety in your magical hoard of money?
Oh, it's not my hoard. I'm just a key. You have to do your own safety. But there's a lot of money in there, so I'm sure you could buy safety. There would be more money and more safety if you had fewer people, though. I'm just saying.
Ah, so this is why people kill each other when they have you, because you make them.
I'm just pointing out a fact.
That if there was less of us, there'd be more money. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Fewer ways to split the pot means
Yes.
more safety for you and your family, not this lot, your true family.
So, if this isn't your money, whose money is it?
Well, I guess technically whoever finds it. I'm sure Never Ember would
As a
claim it
recap for
as
those
his
who aren't
own,
sure what's going on,
but
we found this, or we got this
he
stone
lost the key, so you
for this
whoever
person,
holds the key and claims the
and
gold
the
can
stone is
claim that it's
suddenly
theirs.
talking to one of our party members in her head. So this conversation happening in her head with the stone.
Guys, I think the reason. Sorry, my train of thought is not working very well right now. Talking to my cohort, the only way that this thing knows is to share where this is. The grand pot at the end of the rainbow. But is that really what you guys want?
I mean, yeah.
Everybody wants money.
Well, then, Damaris, do you want to tune to this thing and you can have the route, or because this stone wants me to make sure that none of you guys make it.
I never said
None of
that.
us make it. What do you
Just
mean by
said
that?
you could make more money if there
Oh
were fewer.
yes, there's
None of us
more.
make it.
Yeah, what do you mean none of it wants us to die? What are you talking about?
Well, it's trying to subtly persuade me that if there are less of you to take my money, then I'll have more money. And
Oh.
if I was an idiot, I'd fall for it. I just don't want to live my life of greed. I've lived my life a very pious life so far. Not saying that I want to be a nun, but
Unfortunately, I think your death count is a little bit too high to take up the religious cycle.
I think we all have that
hence
burden.
my lack of religious iconography.
Listen, you don't have to kill them. I was simply stating a fact. If you want to work together, it probably is better odds of getting it in the first place. Not like you just walk in there and take it.
So what's
It's
stopping me from, just getting wherever this treasure is from you and then breaking you?
go for it,
Side note, when
please.
she offered to have Holomir attune to it, since Mort has it, he's going to start the attunement process.
You have fun with that.
Feel
Yes,
free.
figured I
Break
was still
me
looking.
apart.
I figured I was still looking for bags, so
I just wonder if this thing is sentient or just likes to was created to mess with people. I'm just curious. So, um,
If it's not afraid of death, that's a good question.
okay, Mr. Rockman. Where is this treasure that I can seek by myself or with my friends?
Well, let me roll over to that part of my notes. Neverember secretly created a vault with a door in a theater.
A door in a theater.
Yeah. There's a well, it's been a little while since I've been chatting, so I don't know what it's called anymore, but when a while back it was called the Pink Flump.
What? The pink flump? That is, yes,
It's
the pink flump.
it's called the Pink Flump. I did not name it, I did not create it. I simply regurgitate the information. The Pink Flump.
He tell you where the treasure is?
The pink flump? I
Okay,
think that's a made-up word.
Yeah, no, I think he's full of shit. That sounds made up.
Roselle and you have been in the city for a while. I don't know if she would be terribly interested in the theater, being a druid. So it probably would be on you, Serena, to make a history check to see if it's something you've heard of in your time.
That's fair. I didn't think about that, but yeah, I would definitely be a theater goer.
Oh,
But yeah,
absolutely.
There you go.
Absolutely, you've
It's one
heard
of those
of
beautiful
the
old
pink
timey
plump.
theaters.
It's plush. Yep. There's a lot of well-to-do who see that. There's friggin' balcony rooms. Like, this is a legit building. Professional theater.
So you know this place?
You know what? It may sound like a joke, but yes.
Well, I think we should get it. I want the treasure. However, he already suggested you kill us, so this feels a little nefarious. But I mean, money though.
Yep, what he said, money.
Yeah, money.
I will admit it would make the plan of taking over a little easier,
Right.
but this stone seems to be intending for at least one of us to die in order for this to happen.
I didn't mean for any of you to die. I was just saying there's more with fewer of you.
Is that in my head?
Nope.
Yeah, he just,
It can
keeps
hear the
repeating it.
conversation, but only she can hear it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to attune to it still.
Yep.
Yeah, that takes a while, buddy. Even if you do it by accident. Yeah, I mean, it keeps saying, that's not specifically what it meant, but that's what it meant. Read between the lines. It wants me to kill everybody so I can have your gold.
It's not their gold if they never claim it.
That's true, then it's just my gold, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Anyway, I'm not suggesting that. You are now. Better not say
Mhm.
that one out loud.
Yeah, that wasn't out loud, I'm assuming.
Probably true.
That was a tone shift for sure.
I'm just starting to get this look on my face, like.
Can I insight check to see if it looks like he's winning her over?
You sure can.
Oh, never mind. That's a nat one.
And she is as trustworthy as she has ever
Yep.
been. In fact, she told
Trust
you
her
out
with my
loud
life.
that was telling you to kill her. She would never follow through on that now.
Okay, cool. I believe you with my. I trust you with my life.
Absolutely. Well, the safest person is the person who's been threatened.
Well, clearly Serena's got a good handle on this, so I think we should do it.
Did
I'm
I
so
mention?
happy of your confidence in me. Thank you.
Yeah, anytime.
Did I mention the keys?
No, you failed to mention the keys.
Gotcha. Okay, those are important. I feel like there's something else I haven't mentioned yet. It's been a while since I've had a good conversation.
All you have told me is that the treasure is at the pink flump.
Mm-hmm.
So where at the pink flump?
Well, there's a secret door that leads to the vault. And then you get the keys to open the door, and then you get past the dragon, and then you get the gold. It's very easy.
Dragon?
Yes, I definitely
Secret
mentioned the
door.
dragon.
Vault. Dragon. No, you failed to mention all of these.
Oh, yes, the Oranax, the dragon, the gold dragon, because apparently they're very into that sort of thing.
They're into gold.
Mm-hmm. It is a gold dragon. Guarding the gold, right? Isn't that tasty?
Classy. Yeah, this seems like a whole lot of work for some money I don't want.
Some money you don't. Everybody needs money. What do you mean money you don't want? This is winning the lottery. You are the one person in this whole place who knows what the
Winning
heck
the
is going
lottery
on.
if I survive. Good
Well,
God.
sure, that's why you have friends to
Eventually
you know,
kill at the end.
absorb the blows for you.
And eventually kill at the end.
That's your choice.
See how this is going.
I'm not saying anything. You're the one who doesn't seem to think 500,000 dragons is a lot of gold.
Alright, guys.
Yeah, we know where it is. Is there anything else we need to know about it?
It's at a place that I'm gonna stop saying out loud because I feel like maybe there are people scrying on us.
Okay,
Maybe
I
not.
remember. Yep. Okay.
But,
Cool.
yep. Uh-huh. I want to ask again about these keys. There's some keys that we should know about.
Keys, okay. Got it.
What's the deal
Yep.
with the keys?
Well,
And what's the deal with the secret door and the vault?
mm-hmm.
And then you want to go over that dragon bit again?
Well, there's a vault. That's where you store things that, you want to keep safe.
How about the secret door? You said keys.
Yep. Well, it's not a secret door. Once you're in the vault, the door is right there. It's really that the vault is secret. The door is not. But there's 3 keys that you need to unlock the door. And then there's a dragon in there guarding the gold. Let me see if I can remember. What the heck are those keys? Keys. Carolyn, roll a d6. How many dang tabs?
Right in the middle.
3. Too many tabs. Open. Okay. My memory is coming back to me. These are what maybe you would say non-standard keys. Usually people think of a little, metal thing and you put it in the lock and you manipulate it. These keys are a little bit more non-traditional. The first key is a drunken elf. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, what? So I have to get an elf drunk?
Yep.
Jesus.
Not the worst thing. I mean, in another plane, it takes the eye stalk of a beholder, but in this plane, it only takes a drunken elf, so be happy.
That's it? I just need a drunken elf? I
Well,
thought you
that's
said
the
there were
first
multiple
key.
keys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Roll another d6.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I don't know why I pushed the 2 instead of the 6, so 5, I guess, is my second roll.
5. Well, this one's a little... a lot of people would have trouble with this one, but I just get a vibe about you and your crew that this might not be as hard. A severed drow hand. Yeah, Never Ember was a strange cookie. Let me just start with that.
What would make you think that we'd have a severed drow hand?
I didn't say you had one. Some people would find that very hard to come by, and I don't know, I just get a vibe that maybe that's a little easier for your crew and you to come by.
That makes no sense.
I mean, I've got a little bit of a, visibility to the world around me here. And since you got me, you are you not carrying some flesh?
I am definitely not carrying any flesh, thank you.
Okay. The old tuning might be a little off.
Oh shit, I'm sorry. I completely lied when I said that. Mummified goblin hand is definitely something in my bag.
This motherfucker.
Serena would have known that though. She would have been like, "Oh yeah, you're right." Fair.
I think it's perfectly reasonable. You may have just forgotten that was in your inventory.
Wait, so did you just check your bag in front of us and go, oh wait, shit, this is in here?
Yeah, but I don't have any flesh pieces as I'm digging through my bag. Oh, no. Okay. Yep. Tracks. Tracks.
Okay. That's 2 keys. Is this even worth it? Should we keep going? Are you going to be able to do those 2?
Probably not, but we might as well.
Oh gosh, aiming low. All right, well. Back to that. You did roll 2d6 before. 3. Roll another d6 instead. Oh. See, now this one's tricky.
The other one was only kind of tricky.
Well,
This one's
yeah.
tricky. That was kind of tricky. Then this one's really tricky. Then what could that
This
possibly be?
This one's really tricky. In some planes, I have a lot of time to think, and I've learned how to scry through the worlds and the planes. Sometimes you have to find a beardless dwarf. No, not in this plane, though. This version of Neverember was not that interesting. This plane, you have to bring a unicorn. That is your
What
third
the
key.
fuck?
Sorry. Neverember must have a hookup. Thought that would be a tricky one for you.
This is
Feel
some
free to-
bullshit, guys. Just forget about it. It's never gonna
What?
happen.
What? The keys. You said there was keys. What are the keys?
Just gonna let him panic a little bit. Because he's like trying to get me for more information. Gold dragon, huh?
Gold dragon.
You want to share more about that?
I think they're talking about.
I don't know much more. I mean, it's a middle-aged gold dragon that was convinced somehow by Neverember to stay and guard his money. So yeah, I if you want to do research, you could probably find somebody who knows more about dragons. I've been stuck in, being a stone and being hidden for a long time, so don't really have that opportunity myself.
Want to chat?
I love knowledge. I love information. And I love being telepathically linked to people. Because then I just get to pick their brains a little bit.
Are you a Horcrux?
Oh, I would say that. I am my own Horcrux, maybe, and that I am ageless and immortal. I don't know. What's the deal with this other one who's got me in a bag next to him? He seeks to bind me to him. What's his deal?
Good luck with that. When you figure it out, let me know.
Oh. Okay. Well, what
So,
else? What you got? I'm bored. I kind of did my thing now. They don't give me much. That's my
So
contract right there.
basically, Pesky,
I need
the
knowledge.
stone is
I
talking
love
to. I don't know how
a
far back you need
tidbit.
me to go, but
How's
basically,
the world?
the stone that we got off the
going to hell in a
thing
handbasket.
that we
Okay, I can deal with
Roselle,
that.
or I'm sorry, Serena was holding on to it, and she ended up attuning to it, and it started talking to
This
her in her
rock
brain,
likes to collect
and it said,
knowledge.
"There is a treasure to find, and if you kill your partners, you don't need to share it with
I'm a
them."
mineral.
And she's like, "Well, I'm not going to do that." And he's like, "Okay, well, it's in this theater, which apparently she's heard of, called the Pink Flumph, Flumph or something like that.
Is there a reason?
And there's
And that it's done or means?
keys to open it. That's all I know so far. Is that
Not
she hasn't
here to
told us
tell it.
anymore
I guess I couldn't say the
out loud.
key.
Um,
The rock
but
has
what
sex.
what we've heard just out of character
You're
is
the
that
one
there's a
who
gold
shot.
dragon guarding it, and
Now
that
I
the
was gonna
three
ask,
keys
do you have
are
sex?
a drunken elf, a severed drow hand, and a
Haven't
unicorn.
in ages, I think.
So that's
Time is
what
funny
the
in this
stone told that
form, so
to
I don't
her,
know.
but she has not said that
I'll
out
ask
loud
them.
yet.
So
She has not told us the keys yet, other than they're really going to be really difficult.
Are a person? Was a person?
Person? No, nothing so weak as that.
A genie? A djinn?
Yeah, all
What
she did
was
say out loud was that
No,
she told us basically that he wanted us to
definitely
her to
not.
kill
Bound
us,
by those
so she didn't have to
rules.
share the treasure, and that there was
I am
keys
better than
and where
that.
the treasure was.
And
But
one
that's
day
all
I
she
will
said out
be
loud,
again.
and I said, "Wait, what are the keys?" And she kind of ignored me. She's not mentioned the dragon out loud
God,
yet,
this
though.
thing is creepy. I would say out loud.
So these keys.
I don't think we're gonna make it, boys.
What? You give up
Really
already?
talk about this when Roselle gets back, but I don't think this is gonna happen. I mean, just not only do we have to go to the place that I'm not gonna repeat again, we gotta then figure out where a door is that shouldn't be there, and then leading into a secret vault
Okay.
and a well, not even just stopping there. Getting through that secret vault door takes non-traditional keys. And we need several things that we're just not gonna get, namely one thing that is a mystical creature. Do you have a unicorn stored somewhere, sir?
A unicorn.
I didn't stutter.
We need a unicorn.
Does it have to be alive?
Could we just like glue a horn
God,
to a
that was the
horse?
creepiest
Would
shit
they
you've ever
know?
said, Mort.
Would they know?
Well, I mean, they're not necessarily the happiest to acquiesce to our requests.
Okay, now I gotta ask. Does it have to
Hey,
be
what's up,
alive?
BFP?
I mean, good luck killing a unicorn.
You have time talking
You
about our Lord and
three,
Savior
Clyde,
Thor? I
however
always have
many
time
of
to talk
you
about
are,
Thor.
I think a unicorn would end you.
So
Yeah,
apparently
personal
the
message for
unicorn would
you.
end us. Sounds lovely. I didn't know unicorns were violent. Hey, I didn't know there were unicorns.
Unicorn. Okay, that does seem difficult, but not impossible.
Let's see. Spellcasters could.
Definitely impossible if it freaking kills us.
Bah, we've survived worse.
'Tis but a flesh wound.
For treasure, I'll find a unicorn for some treasure. Is that the only key? I mean, that's easy. Or is that even the key? That doesn't sound like a key. I'm very confused.
That Damaris, that you were so obsessed with treasure.
Yeah. Some people would call it a character flaw of mine. I may quote unquote do anything for treasure. What is it? Take a risk for this potential payoff.
Yeah, I just had no idea that you were so treasure happy.
I like
Honestly,
money.
This is the most dedicated I've seen you to anything.
Look, I have a lot of problems, and 99 of them can be solved with money.
So be it.
But I mean, I don't know the details. All I know is we need a unicorn. That's okay. Step one. Got that in my head.
Yeah, let's just start there. But how are you gonna get a unicorn to this secret vault door?
Good question. You did get me, but I was mid-sentence and I was trying not to let it show. You son of a bitch. Esky.
We can wait until we can get away from the possibility of scrying.
Oh, yeah, the scrying. I keep forgetting about that. Okay, yeah. Okay, my bad.
I just figured, we'd start with the most ridiculously, probably impossible thing. And then if somebody else can figure out how to do that, then we can talk about the other things at another point in time. But I can sincerely say I don't know how we're gonna get these things.
I'm gonna say really loudly, good thing we don't need a unicorn, and I'm gonna wink. Got it. Saved it. I saved it, guys. I saved it.
That's at Sean.
Wow.
Then I'll go ahead and interpret that as Damaris instead of Sean. Will just suddenly. Man, I haven't looked at that thing in a bit. Hang on 1 second. God.
Yeah, buddy.
I'll summarize it as some serious heebie-jeebies from Mort.
It's just you see when you said that, like the level of frustration hit him, and everything felt weird.
Oh no, guys, I think they're doing something to me. I think they heard me say something about the unicorn. We got to get out of here.
Is the stone still linked to me, or is it now passed on to Mort?
No, it takes a little longer than. Takes about an hour.
I wasn't sure how long it had been. Been like 5
Yep.
minutes.
Yeah.
All right. Guys, so moving right along, do we want to start this laundry list of collections, or do we want to wait for Roselle to come back from where the fuck she skipped off to, or do you think they got her? I mean, what happened?
I think we need a place that we cannot be scryed on.
What's up, Moo? Sorry, just saw you that. I've been really into this episode.
Regarding that.
I heard treasure, and my character was like,
Say it out loud.
treasure? Treasure?
The walls have ears.
And eyes.
Yeah, this place is creepy.
What? No. This place is home.
Not anymore. I don't like it here anymore.
A lot of people feel that way after a break-in. It's very common.
No, man, this is different. How are you, Moo? Welcome in. Sorry, I just noticed that Pesky already shouted you out, so I guess you get two. Hey! Thank you! Thank you for the sub. Appreciate you.
Okay.
But yeah, thank you, Pesky, for giving that shout out. I didn't realize you already did it.
Halimir, what do we do?
Pesky is in Nashville right now. My sister's bachelorette party was last weekend, so she's in Nashville with
looking for bags,
her.
I guess, for the stones. But I'm gonna go to random places in the bar and just like open a cabinet and then look like, oh fuck, yes, I'm glad it's still there. Kind of like just to throw anybody off if they're scrying, I guess.
If they were watching you.
With a 19 deception. If that's the one I should roll, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, there was a TikTok? I'm not. I don't go on TikTok anymore. Hold on.
3 or 4 spots and just make it look like I'm.
Both of you said you saw a TikTok.
Still there, or
I'm
like
way out of the loop here.
Or maybe even hiding something else, you know. And then I'll go back down and join the group.
Okay, I'm watching this later. I did not know you did.
Yeah, I don't think it would take too long.
I did not know you did a TikTok with all of the eras. That's fantastic. I need to watch it. I will watch it as soon as this is done.
Well, no. I have an opinion, and I want to tell you guys stuff, but we should figure out the other thing first.
Yeah, it was. She just blocked my account in general. I just can't look at her channel anymore. I don't know. Must be posting thirst traps or something.
I think it is to get the keys.
I mean, you heard me say unicorn, right?
Yeah. I did. Yep. So Mort's going.
Yeah, it was the strippers at the bachelorette party. That's what it was. That's why I can't see it.
Yeah, I guess he took off on us. Can I still hear the rock with him having left?
Yo, Pesky, really? Okay.
Or
okay.
The signal fading.
No, you said you picked it. That's weird. That's weirder somehow. It's even weirder somehow.
Let's see what the range.
Yep.
I mean, they.
I know how much you love belly buttons, so did you just put your finger in there and just pull it out?
Telepathic.
Is that what you did?
Well, it's a little bit blurry.
Yeah.
We'll say
pulled the whipped cream out of the belly button and then picked the lint out,
and
then
fades. There's still some pokes and prods, but
Mm-hmm.
the conversation takes a pause.
Okie dokie.
She said it, not me. I'm just
reflection
clarifying what she was saying.
So Mort went down the street. I'm gonna say we should probably keep eyes on him. And then I'm gonna go out the door too. But I'll hold it open, see if anyone follows.
Yes, I would like to leave this place.
I'll stay here and try and look around and see if there's anything else that's missing. Oh wait,
So no
I'm
foot
sorry.
fetish
I
for
forgot
Moo or
Serena's
Pesky.
here.
Good to know.
I thought-
I'm making a mental note of that.
Forgot Roselle wasn't here. Never mind. I was gonna try and talk to her, and then I just remembered she wasn't.
She's in the bathroom.
Yep, she's in a
She's
prolonged
pooping.
absence.
Yep.
She's visiting with the apothecary to your south.
Oh,
and
damn.
She just stopped at the gardens on the way back from the villa.
So I guess
That's
if somebody
exactly
else
it.
is running out of the
BFP, that's
building,
exactly
I
it.
will close and lock the door and follow behind.
Cool. Roll 2 D100s.
Oh.
Like all of us, or just
No, just Serena.
okay?
51 and 70.
How are
Those
you
are
now?
both above 50. That's impressive.
I don't know that they're better or worse at a high
BFP,
range.
stir that pot. Stir that pot.
I'll keep an eye on that.
Did that not
Was it
work,
51 or 50?
I didn't hear it.
51 and 70.
That's weird.
Okay. Very good. Well, we kind of
Oh, it did. It was just
follow
quiet.
the
Okay.
chaos of that, and the
Thank
camera
you.
flies out the door and zips past everybody as they're walking down the street. As Mort gets to the front door, down the street of Vincent. I'm gonna go backwards a couple notches in here to the Troll Skull Alley.
Sorry. Tired. Knock on the door. Vincent there.
Mhm. Let's see, Vincent. Yeah, there's a lot of locks on Vincent's door, as you recall. But within a little bit and some persistent knocking, you hear. Okay, hang on.
It is indeed BFP. It is indeed.
You know, click, click, click.
I could do one of the
Slam.
Peter one. You could. You could. But that is some
Door
pineapple
opens
pizza.
up.
Good morning.
Yes.
I needed to know if you had any place that someone could hold a conversation without being looked upon.
Very nice. I poke pineapples on
Some of our
pizza.
items
I poke
have
pineapples on pizza?
gone missing.
Is that what you meant to
Feel like
say?
somebody may
Do you just like
look
look at a
down
slice
on
and you
us.
just like? Okay. Yeah.
Hmm.
It's. I literally just had some today actually because I ordered a big one for like the weekend since I'm here alone, and I've been picking at it like for lunches the last couple days.
I could make that happen. I don't tend to worry too much about that myself. I just, have that taken care of, but not so much for 5 folks at once.
Oh, you're good, BFB. I was mostly
Gonna
teasing you.
require
I figured you
area
meant
spell.
like or something like that.
Do you normally
Ask Pascal the best at
or would be a
typos.
good enough-
Ooh, my pineapple heart's still here. Yep. I put it in the Discord as
Oh,
well.
I mean, my solution is for
I
myself.
love that pineapple heart. Thank you for finding that for me.
And
Feed pokes
other
pineapples like I
solutions
pick belly
require just a
buttons.
little bit
Exactly.
more.
Exactly. You poke in the belly button and then you just.
Let's see.
It's like some salt based shit.
I'm trying to remember. Now, I'm trying to remember what the spell is that I've looked up before for an area of effect. I don't think it would take anti-magic. Gotta be something.
Luckily, you got
less than
pesky to
that.
make sure you eat something healthy every now and then. Yeah, well, that's what I was saying earlier, Biffy, was that
I
I've been
know it's
eating
not
either fast
actually-
food or eggs all weekend because that's the only thing I know how to make is
but I
eggs,
think
basically.
that's only a single person, maybe.
Mm-hmm. 3rd level, touch a target.
She makes all of my meals, so when
Okay.
she's not here, I do not eat very good.
Target can't be
That's what she said. Nice,
it's a
pesky.
willing creature or a place or an object no larger than 10 feet.
I literally only know how to make eggs. I literally for breakfast or for
That's
dinner
a very
tonight, I had
small
an egg
space,
sandwich.
small-
Last night's dinner was eggs and
I think
broccoli
there's one
and
just a little bit
chicken.
above that.
I do have ramen noodles. I haven't broken into the ramen noodles yet, but that might be tomorrow's dinner, honestly.
I'm just
We'll
trying
see.
to remember what
We'll
level
see.
the spell is. The short of it is that
You guys cook together? That's
Vincent
nice.
can
When
provide
when we used to do the HelloFresh meals,
what
we
you
would do that.
need.
And it went pretty well. We should think about doing that again. But
a charge that would be a
I always ask if she
scroll, I
needs
would
help,
have
and she
to
always says no.
consume,
I
and
feel like
there
I
are
get in the
certain
way more than
costs
anything.
involved in that, but
I feel like I get in the way more than
if
anything.
it is
I know how to cook
important
some
you,
things.
you
I'm
could
just lazy after
certainly,
working so much.
purchase that scroll.
That's me too. Actually, is it's
Find
more
a nice
laziness than
cozy
anything
space
else.
for yourselves.
Honestly,
I may need to count on this as being an IOU.
I think you're doing too bad for yourself. When your bar is open and running, it is busy. Must have funds coming in.
Or it depends
like
on
if
the
I
cost
had
of the
like
spell.
pasta
We are
and
still
stuff, I could
paying
probably throw
for
something together.
all.
I just don't know. Here's the thing: I know the technical how to do everything. It's I don't know what tastes good together. So like I can't create things. Whereas when Pesky's here, she literally can just pull things out of the cupboards, put them together, and they taste magical. When I do the same thing, something always goes wrong.
We could make
Either it tastes
work.
bad, or I burn something, or it always ends up bad. I was outside today on my day off working around the farm for 6 hours. Oof.
I wonder,
That's
does your
that's the price you pay, I
does
suppose,
your
for a hobby like that. But
concern
I'll tell
come
ya,
from somebody
they're
trying
cute
to
as hell, so
spry
we
on
love
you?
it. So thank you for
It
your
does.
service, so that we can see your cute animals. Yeah, I
There's
I don't have the wife
one-
touch. It's the same thing with finding things I've lost.
I wouldn't say flaw,
I can't find
but
shit
one
until Pesky
loophole
looks for
in
it.
that spell in which you and your target have to be on the same plane of existence. There are other ways of removing yourself from this plane while not necessarily going to another one.
Every time I look at Willow, her tail wags. That's why I'm making that face.
Little pocket dimensions and things of that style. Do you have
Mansa
any
calls me
methods?
his second brain. Yeah,
Now,
that
everybody
sounds
and their
appropriate.
brother
Yeah.
has a bag of holding. I simply wouldn't advise climbing
I
in
need to
there.
refuse
That can
taking
be
days
trouble.
off with the wife. She just makes me
But
work
there are other
harder.
spells
That's the opposite of Pesky and I.
create a safe
I have
little
gotten
pocket
more done with
dimension for
her
you to
gone
live in for a
than
little while.
I get in
Travelers
3
use it
days of
for
us together.
taking a
Because
long rest in the evening.
Pesky and I love
safe
doing
from whatever,
nothing together. Like
things
literally, we
might be
like to
hunting them.
hang out and do nothing whenever we're together. And when one of us is gone, the other one does a bunch of chores because we're bored.
It's possible that the group is, but I am not.
Well, then, as everybody kind of left and followed Mert,
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, everybody kind of followed you. Sorry, buddy.
I wouldn't necessarily go into the place, but I'm just gonna stand outside and
Yeah, I wouldn't go in.
I just want to make sure that there's no one coming after him or anything.
Just got his back.
Gotcha.
I'd probably go in.
Well, let's see. If we put our heads together, we could come up with a scroll for.
I feel
was
that.
thinking
I'm the
big picture,
kind to
but
take
that
his time
would
as
be
well.
much easier. There's
What we
a
run
spell
into
called rope trick.
Is when we're out and about and we're like walk around, like let's say the
And,
mall
it
or
lets you
something.
kind of pop up into
Pesky
a
walks at like
extra dimensional
speed
space
walker's
that
pace, whereas I'm very much a lollygagger,
by most accounts,
for lack of
to
a better
break
word.
the whole on the
And I
same
just kind of walk at
plane
my
thing
speed.
that's
So I've
described.
finally
So
gotten to the habit where instead of
that,
trying to keep up with
that
her,
could be
I'll just let her run off, and then she'll realize like
an
5 minutes
easy
later
way
that
to
I'm not
have this
next to her, and
conversation,
then I'm
as
like
long as
a
you
mile
don't
back.
spend too
She has to
long
wait for me to
there.
catch up.
I have a feeling it'll only be a couple minutes. Where could we purchase a scroll for this rope trick?
Well, one of your friends in the alley here, over at Bookworm, has many spells for sale.
Thank you very
I
much,
could-
Vincent. You've been very helpful.
Indeed, I have. That is what I do.
leave the area and start heading over there.
Great. Yeah, that's actually further out just a little bit towards 6. Right? That's your bookworm. And gosh, too many tabs. That
Yeah,
one
exactly.
is
Me too.
as it has. Do all of you go into bookworm?
I'd stay with Mort.
This shop, Bookworm's Treasure, is managed by Rishal, a gold dragonborn. And upon entering, you get greeted by Rishal, whose voice has never been established, according to my list. So,
But when I know,
howdy, folks.
but when I know where I'm going, I
Haven't
beeline.
seen you much
Got it.
around here, but you're all
Yeah,
part
that's
of
a good
the,
point. That's a good
part of the
point.
manor.
Depends on the
Bar, you got
motivation of where I'm going. If we're just walking around
Yeah.
with no real destination, then I take my time. But if I like see something I
Right.
want to get to,
Great.
that's
Well, this
it's like
is
think of it like if you're
Bookworm's
riding a
Treasure.
horse
I am
and when
your
you're
worm,
walking
and
away
this
from the
is
barn
all
versus when you're
for my
walking towards
treasure,
the
right?
barn.
It's a fun
That's
play
me.
on the name. I've
The
got
horse
plenty
goes
of
faster
books,
when you're
if
heading
that's what
back
you're
to the barn, or at
interested
least
in.
mine used to.
Or if you need a little bit
That's
of this
kinda
and
how
that
I am.
on the move, I do have some spell scrolls for sale. I've got a little short list over there on my desk.
Indeed, we're trying to find a rope trick spell.
Oh,
Do you have a scroll for this?
I actually do. Sometimes people come in here, they're looking for things I don't have, and they are unwilling to wait, but I've got that one.
Sorry, guys.
I do.
It's amazing. We are the owners of Troll Skull. I was hoping that if you would be so kind to allow us to pay you this back at a later point, and I will subtle spell suggestion at her to allow us to pay it back at a later point.
Wife took her new horse out
Ooh.
yesterday, and he was scared of
Oh my
boats.
god.
That's a first.
Dude's penny pinching out the wazoo.
I've not heard that
burning
one.
Spells, sorcery
That's a first.
points. Doesn't want to pay. He wants to go out owing. He wants his last check.
And
to
yeah, mine do that
bounce.
too. Okay, I didn't see that. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. I thought it was a common thing,
Let's
but
see.
that also was 20 years ago. Jesus, almost. So
And that's a save.
I didn't know if
of
maybe that was the case for everyone or not.
Charisma? No, wisdom. There we go. Now I gotta look up a gold dragonborn stat.
Yeah, that seems like
Good
a weird
job.
thing to be afraid of.
Doing my best.
Maybe it's just because it's a big thing they're not used to. Maybe it's not boats necessarily on their own. It's just a
I'll
big
roll it in the
unidentifiable
quote-unquote open,
item
since you would feel whether it took or not. Wisdom save.
that they didn't expect to see. Horses know when they go to the barn work is
Nice.
over. Yeah, exactly. That was the vibe I got as well
believe
back in the
that
day.
In the words of Gato, gotcha, bitch.
Well, despite having met you, about today, as members of this neighborhood, we all must stick together, and it seems like it would be in my best interest to help you out on this one. But yeah, you can
You
take it
think
back.
he might be a dum dum?
I will,
Oh, okay.
Coming days,
Moo,
we'll see what we
goddammit.
can do. Arrange a payment.
Always count on Moo to do the jump scares.
Indeed, thank you very much. This is greatly appreciated. My name is Mort, by the way. Usabulans.
Very nice.
It's been a pleasure to meet you.
As it has. Good to meet the fellow owners here.
If at all you need a drink,
G1? What
or
do you mean,
if
Murph?
you are
But hi.
interested in some of
Cool that
the
you're still here.
herbs
How you
that are
doing?
sold by some of our other shopmates, please come by.
Oh,
My
good
associate
one.
Here is well
Got it.
stocked.
Got it.
Wonderful. I will do that.
Giving up your weed.
Well,
Just letting everybody have it.
Yeah, who are you talking to about being well stocked?
Yep.
There's been conversation of purchasing some goods from whatever her name is at the greenhouse. You all probably have a small supply.
I have the scare
Alright,
power
so
back.
you end
Yeah.
up with a
Yeah, you do.
scroll of
Yeah, you
rope
do.
trick.
Let us go back. We can use this and
Well, I've heard
hold
these D&D
conversation,
streams are
find
soothing
out
for people, so
exactly
maybe
what
we'll
we need.
lull you
Be
back to
able
sleep.
talk without worry of being scried upon.
Or into sleep, I guess.
And Mort starts walking back to Trollsdale.
Scrolling TikTok. There you go.
Follow.
I scroll YouTube shorts before bed usually. I've been trying not to. I've been trying to read. Yep, I'm right there with you.
Suffice to say, yeah, we're all right there with you.
And when we get back, Mort's going to cast Rope Trick.
How does that work again? Because I'm confused.
Oh, that's my train of thought. I'm listening to two things at once.
Well, you take a 60-foot piece of
Oh,
rope,
I've been trying to read before bed so I can get
cast
through these
rope
books
trick,
that I have on my goal
and then
list.
the rope either like goes up into like the ceiling or however you want to do it. You can do it sideways if you want. And then we all go to the end of the rope.
I read
into a
Fourth
pocket
Wing,
dimension, and then pull the rope inside.
and
nobody can see
I'm
you're here, and
trying to read the sequel now.
And
Or no,
how
I
does
didn't
that
read the
last?
sequel.
That
I switched
sounds
over to
crazy.
that Court of Thorn and Roses or whatever
1
book.
hour.
I got like a few chapters into that, but
How
then I took a break from my
1 hour.
reading as well because I'm listening to the Dungeons and
So
Dragons
built
podcast
by
again. I've listened to it once before, but I just bought tickets
Developers as a
to a live show they're
as a
doing
way
next
to
month
sneak in
in
a
Minnesota.
short rest.
So I'm re-listening to it so that I have it fresh in my mind for their live show next month. So yeah,
Now,
I just finished
I
book
am
one of a big
vague
series. What's the
over
series
here,
called? I love new series.
Obviously.
Love
Do
the
we
series.
want
Big
to
series.
wait for
Okay, I got
for
two new.
next week?
Yeah.
we can't finish without her, right?
Yeah.
But obviously, we're not going to finish in 20 minutes.
Yeah, no, and
I
I
am
mean,
also fading, so, and I hate to admit it, because normally trying to be the strongest here, but yeah.
We
Yeah.
woke up early.
Yeah.
You fools, work it out.
yeah.
2 of 3 from
4
a set,
o'clock
but
in the
they've twisted
morning,
starts
you know,
Snow White Sleeping Beauty, then
and
third
still being
Cinderella.
awake
Ooh, very
now.
nice. I watched
I
Anime
don't
Solo
know if
Leveling
I
and
would
loved
call
it, but
what
it's only
I am
12
right
episodes. I
now
wanted
awake.
more and found out they have a novel series. Well, there you go.
Semi-conscious.
That sounds awesome. That's cool.
I'm just
That's really cool.
confused,
I like talking books. That's cool.
And yeah.
And just so that I don't forget to say next week and lose my train of thought, my idea was a toy unicorn.
Ah.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, too. I'm thinking that maybe...
Yeah, I listened to the first couple episodes, and then I had to change to the other podcast
like,
because of
the
that show coming up. So I'm
fucking
going to go back to it
thing, you know?
after I re-listen to Dungeons and Daddies because I just want to get
Like,
that
why
one
would
done
he-
before the live show.
What is he
But
gonna
I listened to
fucking
2
ride
episodes and I liked it a lot
with a
so
fucking
far.
dead
So
dark
I'm going to get back
elf, you
into
know,
it
like,
after that.
All of that shit might just be chilling there, or it might be play on words or something. We should just go and try to see.
Yeah,
If
it
we
sounds
get
like
the
we're
shit, then we go
nearing
get the shit, but we should go there and see what's going on because it might be something simple.
a part where
like a
we
unicorn,
would basically not want to do it without you,
a
Pesky.
shadow of a unicorn
So we're
on
going
the
to end it a
wall,
little
like,
early
you know,
tonight, I think.
Shadow puppets or something.
I like it.
That'd be a heck of a dex check to make a unicorn shadow puppet.
Yeah, Pesky will be back for next week's
Yeah, and they had
episode.
just broke 2 fingers.
I'm coming back with her. I'm
I mean,
flying down
I-
Wednesday, and then we're
you
flying
just
back
don't
together
wanna see
Sunday.
What's behind the shadow?
That horn's
That's the best.
awfully thick.
Pretty stubby though.
And you can kind of see the mane.
All right. Well, we'll wrap it there. As you head back into Troll Skull, lock the door behind you, and prepare to cast Rope Trick and discuss the plan.
The plan.
Sweet. I'm going to bed. Good night.
You know, I get rope trick at my next level.
I do.
The irony is not lost on us.
Yep. I was scanning that one quick. Okay, nope. There's still one off. The Rope Trick was really available from this place. I didn't have to even add it. It was there.
Well, it's kind
That's
of
phenomenal.
All right. We'll call it there, and we'll meet up again next week, right? Next week, everybody?
Yep, next week's good for
right.
Britt will be back next week. So
Closing in on this sucker.
boy.
Keep moving.
all right.
Bye,
Alright,
Britt.
thanks, guys.
Yeah, Brittany says night. She's in the chat and she says good night, everybody.
Tell her
Bye.
we say goodnight.
All right, bye guys. All right, I think that's it for tonight's episode. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you for doing the Peter dance right at the end. I appreciate you. Pesky is out of town, as I've mentioned a few times. Can you tell that I miss her? But so there will not be a Jackbox stream tomorrow. I might do a stream tomorrow. I have some packing I have to do because I'm going to be joining up with in Nashville with Pesky on Wednesday. So I'm going to try to do some of that first. So we'll see what time I get that done. I'm going to try to do a stream tomorrow. Otherwise, I will see you guys same time next week for what will be one of the final episodes of the Waterdeep campaign. It sounds like we're getting really close to the end here. It sounds like, and then we'll be starting up a new one that Ian will be DMing, which I'm excited about to start. Yeah, so we'll see you guys then. We'll raid out to our friend Shadow Killer here, so stay tuned just a little bit longer to spread some love to him. Sean not carrying the torch for Pesky. I'm going to try. I do have all the Jackbox, so I could just do a Jackbox stream tomorrow if I have the time. That's the problem, is I need the time. But use these raid messages. We're going to go raid out, and everybody have a great night. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Otherwise, if I don't, I'll see you guys next week. Okay. Night, guys.
Finale!
It's over already?
Well, Pumba, that's the thing about endings. They come at the end.
Oh, can we watch it again?
Pumba, we just saw it. Maybe tomorrow.
Hey, what are you guys doing? You didn't tell me you were watching the movie. I want to watch too.
Ma, we just finished. Show's over.
Well, you're just gonna have to rewind it.
Ma!
Uncle Max, we're gonna watch the movie.
Oh, no. Hey, I brought extra butter.
Hey, you guys are watching the movie?
Any story worth telling is worth telling twice.
What the?
Oh, excuse me.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Get out of the way.
Who is this crowd? Hey, down in front.
Go ours.
Watch it. Okay, buddy, you win.
Sure you don't mind?
Hakuna Matata.
The Timon. I still don't